Okay, I'll do a little bit of this. Okay, hold on.
I want to end the day with, I've been hanging out with Furman. I didn't realize it was close to 6:30, but it's now close to 7:30. But I thought it was good. We had a good fellowship today.
Yes, we did.
And I'm going to ask one request from my brother Furman. You know, let me say this. This comes to my mind. I didn't think of it till just now. A lot of my friends and a lot of the people in the bluff, they know. Some of them see me make videos, and then they see me with some of my other friends, or Furman, or whoever it is. And people know each other. My friends often, they let me know what's going on, so people might think, oh, we saw John talking to Charlie, which was 2 days ago, or we saw little Charlie on the video, which was also right over there like 2 days ago. And then other people that know us all might say, oh, I know so-and-so, and they do this, or they did this, or they're involved in this. The guys tell me when the video camera is not on. The guys don't put up a show with me. They kind of let me know, not like confessing to a priest, but they let me know because I don't have to ask them. The other day, I'm not going to mention the name, at someone I don't even think, he's kind of new. You know, I've been with him for a few weeks, a new brother. And you know, the other day, as soon as I showed up at Timmons, right away, he said, John, I slept up last night. Nothing real big, but I didn't ask him. He just couldn't wait to tell me. And I just say that because some of the other people that might see these, and they all know all my, oh, this guy's a hypocrite. No, they're not. They tell it like it is. But I also have said in the past, but I don't want guys saying stuff like, I used to have Jimmy talk a lot. Jimmy would start giving names of people and I'd shut the camera off. I'd say, no, Jimmy, I don't want you talking about. So I just say that came to my mind. But as we were sitting here for about 4 hours today having a fellowship, right at the end, Furman was telling me the first sermon he ever preached. He was working for a chaplain, assistant to a chaplain in prison. But it was, as he explained it to me, it was an experience for Furman, a growing experience. Furman, can you remember, I remembered, you told me that, recap a little bit of the first message you ever preached.
Well, I preached on a message on one word, basically in John 3:16. The word was to believe, and which was very important to me at the time, because I felt that people were so-called being saved and not truly being saved, like to entrust or commit themselves to Christ. They were just believing, and I studied on that word, and Webster, as I can acknowledge, just said to believe definition was to merely acknowledge the existence of. And I said, okay. And then the Greek in the Strong's Concordance for the word believe that the scripture was written in was different. It said to entrust, to commit, full-heartedly. And that was the message was, do you believe in the Lord that way? Have you entrusted or committed, full-heartedly to the Lord, or do you merely acknowledge the existence of? And two different definitions for one word, and I was concerned about that, and that was basically my first message, and it's kind of scary, standing up and talking.
The chaplain put you on the spot that day.
The chaplain told me this Sunday I won't be there for service. I said, okay, which volunteers are coming in? And he said, none. He says, you'll be bringing the message. And I said, no, I won't. But I did, and it was more of a push. He was a push forward. And it was a necessary push, which opened up other doors. In my walk. Just maybe a bit more confident and bold. In the Lord. But that was my first message. I'll never forget it. It was one I prayed about it, and it was very. It being the first one, I wanted to acknowledge, uplift Christ and make sure that Christ was uplifted to the whole thing, and He was.
Amen.
So, do you believe in the Lord, or do you believe in the Lord?
Thank you, brother. This is it's a little windy. Furman might not be familiar. Sometimes it's hard for you all to hear us when it's windy. You guys know that, so I won't go too long. I just felt it was good. My plans changed a little bit. I didn't realize I usually walk out here sometimes at like 4 in the afternoon, and so I didn't realize we were here already for like maybe 2.5 hours when I checked my watch, because it was fellowship, and we were having good fellowship, and
good chicken.
And I normally don't come out right. I normally don't even ride. I'm on the motorcycle. Man, I took a little ride around the corner, came back, and I said, man, I like riding at night. I have bad eyesight, so I have to wear, these are my prescriptions, and as you can see, they're sunglasses. But I like riding at night. I used to ride at night. I used to ride my motorcycle to Kingsville to work. My old motorcycle, the various ones I had, I used to ride all the way to Kingsville. And you know, now I'm a little hesitant to even cross over the bridge because the wind. I'm older now, and I guess when you get older, and I used to think, man, I used to ride that bike in one-lane traffic on a certain road called Highway 70, Chapman Ranch Road. I'd be right, you know, you can't let cars pass you. It would be dark in the morning, but I'd get caught in the rain. I had no problem riding back then. I was younger, but now I'm older and I'm a little more hesitant, and they don't always treat you well on the roads here. They cut in front of bikes a lot. So this is a great way to end. You got to see a bunch of videos. Look, we had a good fellowship today, and Furman shared a lot of good stuff. And look, we talked real, you know, real life stuff. All right, and pray for Furman, pray for all my friends. Crow sees a lot of videos. Crow, I haven't seen you in a few days. I saw a couple of missed calls or missed texts, but look, I'm still in touch with you. It's just sometimes I don't see everything in time. Okay? And God bless everybody, and thank you, Furman, for sharing, and that's the last one for tonight.